Most people make relocations mistakes before they even put in an offer, not after they buy. Why? Because they choose a city based on its reputation, not on what their real day-to-day life will actually be like. On the map, Davenport, Clermont, and Kissimmee might look like neighbors, but when it comes to lifestyle, each one offers a completely different experience. I am Karol with Exit Realty Four Corners, and today I'm breaking down what most agents won't tell you, because choosing the wrong city could mean a commute you regret, a neighborhood that doesn't feel right, and an unexpected cost that add up fast. Let's rethink how you approach this move. Before you even think about touring homes, there are three crucial things to figure out first. First, your commute tolerance. And I'm not talking about peaceful Saturday drive, but your real commute. Tuesday morning at 7:30 a.m. on I-4. Did you know Orlando drivers lose about 68 hours a year to traffic? Where you live determines how much of your life you spend in the car. Second, your tolerance for tourism. Living in Kissimmee puts you just minutes from the theme parks. But remember, living close to the parks isn't the same as just visiting. The constant flow of tourists can shape your day-to-day in ways you might not expect. And third, define what value really means for you. Is it getting the most square footage and a brand new home? Or is it access to nature, more space, and a quieter lifestyle? Let's talk about why each city delivers something completely different. Let's start with Davenport. If your top priority is getting the biggest, newest home for your budget, think community pools, clubhouses, and playgrounds, Davenport gives you the most bang for your buck. As of May 2026, the median single-family home is about $385,000, with a price per square foot of around $177 to $178. Homes stay on the market for an average of 38 days, which means there's a real opportunity here. For families who want the new build lifestyle and planned community feel, Davenport delivers something Clermont often can't at that price point. But here's what gets left out of the brochure. That value comes with congestion. Davenport sits right on I-4 and US 27 corridors. Major highways can turn a 20-minute drive into a 45-minute headache, especially in peak season. The same growth that brings new restaurants and stores also brings more cars and traffic. And don't forget about short-term rentals. Some Davenport neighborhoods have more vacation homes than full-time residents, which can totally change the feel of your street for better or worse. Make sure you know exactly what kind of community you're buying into. If your priority is getting the most home for your money, Davenport is hard to beat. Think newer homes, clubhouses, playgrounds, and all the perks of planned neighborhoods, often at a more affordable price. Davenport has great opportunity for buyers with a median price of $385,000, and this house listed for a little bit under that, with all the upgrades already included in the price. If you're looking for a newer home with resort-style amenities without stretching your budget, Davenport offers exceptional value that can be difficult to find in Clermont at the same price point. For many families, Davenport makes sense. When the numbers add up, a larger house, newer construction, and a great amenities. Now let's head west to Clermont, where everything flips. Clermont is for people who crave space, scenery, and a peaceful pace of life. It's not just about the house, it's about what's outside your door. There are 22 parks, the South Lake Trail for biking and walking, and 4,500 acres of protected land at Lake Louisa State Park. If you love weekends filled with trails, lakes, and open sky, Clermont could be your perfect fit. Here's the trade-off. That peaceful lifestyle can mean a longer and sometimes trickier commute, especially if you work in Orlando. and where you choose within Clermont matters a lot. Living on the southern edge versus the northern corridor can completely change your daily routine, often in ways newcomers don't expect. Clermont is also favored for retirees who want quiet, outdoor access and less tourist pressure than the busy resort corridors. It's a slower rhythm, and for many, that's exactly the point. Median home values are closer to the Central Florida average, from $400,000 to $450,000. Houses do not come with the same discount as Davenport, so you're paying for the lifestyle, not just the house. Like I mentioned before, when you buy in Clermont, you're investing in lifestyle and space. I had the opportunity to sell this house back in 2024, and since then it has increased in value. A home like this will be worth in the upper $500,000, depending on market activity, condition, and special features. If you're looking for space and a community that feels established and residential, not touristy, Clermont is worth the premium. Be sure to check out our full video tour of the city of Clermont, where we showcase downtown and everything that this beautiful city has to offer. I'll leave the link below. If you want space and a community that feels stable, not touristy, Clermont is worth the premium. But again, always map your commute early. Location here makes a huge difference. Finally, let's talk about Kissimmee, the most diverse of the three cities. Kissimmee has everything from neighborhoods right next to the theme parks to quiet, established areas that feel far from the tourist crowds. That variety is both a huge strength and a potential risk. You'll find everything from older homes with personality to brand new communities, condos to sprawling single-family neighborhoods. The biggest advantage here, access. You're just minutes from entertainment, restaurants, and Orlando International Airport, which saw almost 58 million travelers last year. If you travel a lot or want to be where the action is, Kissimmee is unbeatable. But density, traffic, and tourist pressure can change drastically from one neighborhood to the next. Champions Gate and the US 192 are busy and full of visitors, while a subdivision just a few miles away can feel totally different. Your experience in Kissimmee depends entirely on which neighborhood you choose. Just take a look at these resort-style communities. If you're dreaming of that classic Florida setup, think private backyard pools, lake views, and massive clubhouses. This is exactly where you'll find it. Low-maintenance townhomes with full resort access start in the mid-300s, while those larger 4 to 6 bedroom single-family pool homes usually land between $500,000 and $750,000. It's the ultimate Florida lifestyle right in your backyard. If you're an investor, Kissimmee can offer strong returns in the right areas. But if you're moving in yourself, focus on neighborhoods' stability, not just the numbers. A street that looks perfect in February could feel totally different in the middle of summer. Kissimmee rewards buyers who do their homework at the neighborhood level, not the city level. Now let's talk about money, the part most people skip. It is absolutely critical. Across all three cities, median home values are holding around $400,000 to $450,000 heading into mid-2026. Inventories hovering between 7 months depending on the submarket, closer to a balanced market from a frenzy of a few years ago. But here's what hits buyers harder than the sale price: the monthly carrying cost. Property taxes in Florida are real, and HOA and CDD's fees aren't just fine prints. They directly affect your monthly payment. For example, in Davenport, newer communities, CDD's fees can add hundreds per month In Kissimmee, HOA costs can vary a lot depending on whether you're in a resort-style community or a regular neighborhood. And then there's insurance, the most unpredictable cost these days. Premiums can range from $2,300 to $3,600 per year and depend on factors such as age roof, prior claims, wind mitigations, and flood risk. Even if you're not near the cost, flood risk matters. Always ask about insurance before you make an offer, not after. Add in utilities, lawn care, pool service, and a repair reserve, and your real monthly cost can be much higher than what the mortgage calculator tells you. For families moving from out of state, closing costs and escrow can be a shock. Plan for these expenses early so you're not caught off guard. And before I give you my final recommendations, here's one thing I tell every client. Before you look at homes, use what I call the 10-minute filter. Write down your non-negotiables, school preferences, max commute, HOA tolerance, airport access. Remember, if you travel often, being close to Orlando International can make a big difference. Then, write down your deal breakers. Lots of nearby vacation rentals, heavy daily traffic, flood risk, or any extra costs beyond your mortgage. And when it comes to schools, don't just look citywide. Quality can vary significantly by a specific zone, magnet programs, or even year to year. Always check the Florida Department of Education's report card. Verify your address to ensure the correct zoning, and most importantly, drive the route during school pickup hours. After all, the best school in the county won't help if the pickup line adds 45 minutes to your day. So which city is right for you? Choose Davenport if you want the most house for your money, newer constructions, and community amenities. Just be careful about short-term rentals and always test your commute and the routes you'll use most. Choose Clermont if you want a laid-back, outdoorsy lifestyle with trails, lakes, and lots of space. It's a retreat from the busy resort areas, but remember, location within Clermont can make a big difference in your daily life, so map your commute early. Choose Kissimmee if you want variety, access, and to be close to everything. Housing options are all over the map here, but you need to research neighborhoods carefully, as conditions can change quickly from one area to the next. And if you're still unsure, that's where I come in. My job isn't to sell you a city, it's to help you find the lifestyle that really fits you. Home isn't just a place, it's where your next chapter begins. I am Karol with Exit Realty Four Corners. Click the link below or DM me to set up your consultation. We'll build your Central Florida search around your real needs, not just what looks good online. Please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to share this video with someone you know that's considering moving to Florida. See you next time.